In this video, we'll be taking a look at two WNBA games happening on August 27, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Las Vegas Aces vs. Atlanta Dream Wednesday night slate brings an eye-catching clash between two clubs neck and neck in the playoff hunt, as the Las Vegas Aces travel east to square off with the Atlanta Dream. Both teams sit just a step behind the league's top seed, so every possession will matter with seeding on the line. Las Vegas rolls into this matchup at 25-14 and riding an impressive 11-game heater, the most recent victory coming in a gritty 79-74 road win over Chicago on Monday. Atlanta, now 24-13, has pieced together back-to-back wins of its own after dispatching New York 78-62 at home on Saturday. This meeting marks the third and final chapter of their regular season series, and the Aces have a chance to finish off a season sweep. The Aces' current tier includes triumphs over the Mystics and Sky, and Minnesota looms on their schedule after this stop in Georgia. That 11-game run underscores how locked in they've been since the calendar flipped to August. On the season, Las Vegas is putting up 83 points per night while hitting 43% of its shots and surrendering 82 points on 43.8% accuracy. They're connecting on 33.9% of their looks from downtown and knocking down free throws at an 82.4% clip. Defensively, Vegas is holding foes to 32.6% from three-point range and pulling down 33.7 boards per contest. Atlanta's recent momentum features wins over Minnesota and New York, and the Wings await them once this showdown wraps. The Dream have come out on top in 9 of their last 11 outings, signaling that their confidence is growing at the perfect time. For the full season, the Dream average 83 points on 43.8% shooting while limiting opponents to 77 points on 42.9%. They're converting 33% from beyond the arc and 77.6% at the stripe. On the defensive glass, Atlanta permits 33.3% from deep and collects 36.4 rebounds per game. When it comes to perimeter efficiency, Vegas owns a slight edge, 5th in the league at 33.9% from 3, versus Atlanta's 9th place mark of 33%. True shooting numbers tell a similar story of near parity. The Aces rank 6th at 54.4%, while the Dream sit one spot above them at 55%. Oddsmakers have shown respect for Atlanta thanks to its 12-5 straight-up record on home hardwood, yet the price still feels off. It's tough to fade a Vegas side that has strung together 11 straight wins and looks every bit the title threat we expected in preseason. The Aces have captured 9 of the last 10 head-to-heads with the Dream, including both meetings earlier this year, so labeling them underdogs raises eyebrows. As our first pick for this matchup, the Las Vegas Aces to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Digging into offensive rating, Atlanta checks in second league-wide at 106.6, while Vegas holds 6th with a still potent 104.4. Over the past 10 contests, the scoreboards have stayed busy. The Aces average 86 points, and the Dream aren't far behind at 82.1. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Connecticut Sun vs. Dallas Wings. On Wednesday night, the Connecticut Sun packed their bags for College Park Center in Arlington, Texas, where they'll lock horns with the Dallas Wings in a rare East vs. West matchup. This game closes out the club's 3-game regular season set, and Dallas has a chance to complete the sweep after taking the first 2 meetings, a 109-87 blowout on May 27th followed by an 86-83 nail-biter on June 20th. Connecticut's recent stretch has been a mixed bag. They slipped past the Sky, stumbled against the Liberty, and have the Lynx waiting on deck. Overall, they've dropped 12 of their last 18 contests, a skid that has put real pressure on the locker room. For the year, the Sun manufactured just 75.7 points per night while converting 41.2% of their looks. and they're giving up 85 points on a hefty 46.3% clip at the other end. They connect on 30.6% of their tries from long distance and cash in 79.2% at the stripe, while permitting foes to knock down 34.4% from outside. On the glass, the group secures a shade over 32 rebounds per outing. Dallas, meanwhile, has fallen to the Valkyries and the Storm in back-to-back games and will see the dream after this one. The bigger picture isn't pretty either. The Wings have dropped 16 of their last 19. Despite the slump, the Wings still pour in 81.5 points a night on 41.9% accuracy, though they surrender 87.5 points on 45.6% shooting. They hit 31.4% of their three-point attempts and knock down 80.8% at the line, but their perimeter defense has been porous, yielding 38.3% from outside. On the boards, they collect 35.6 rebounds each game. Stat sheets confirm that Dallas owns the livelier offense, ranking 9th in the league at 81.5 points, but the defense offsets much of that edge. The Wings sit dead last at 87 points allowed and somehow manage to place 13th in three-point defense at 38.3%. I lean toward Connecticut here. They strung together 3 straight victories and then pushed the defending champs to the brink, dropping that game by only 2. Dallas, in contrast, looks lost, and the absence of Arik Ogunbowale removes the heart of their offense. That tilt points me toward the visitors. Wednesday marks the last clash between these weary foes. Dallas is 2-0 straight up and 1-1 against the spread in the series, but injuries have knocked the number all over the board, especially with it appearing more and more likely that Beckers will sit out because of illness. Ogunbowale is already shelved, and she's just one of 4 Wings players ruled out. Connecticut, by comparison, is as close to full strength as any team can hope for this late in the year, and that health has fueled their recent uptick. They've unearthed secondary scoring beyond Charles, which has stabilized the offense. Over the past 10 dates, the Sun are 5-4-1 versus the line against Dallas and 7-3 in their final 10 games each season. Neither side inspires a ton of confidence, especially at a chalk price, but Connecticut has shown more spark with victories in 4 of its last 6. The Wings injury sheet, which still includes Beckers, only adds to the hesitation. Until that list clears up, it's hard to justify siding with Dallas. As our first pick for this matchup, the Connecticut Sun to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Tempo could also matter here. Dallas pushes the ball at the league's second fastest clip, logging 78.7 possessions every 40 minutes, while Connecticut sits 10th, operating at 77.1. Yes, the Suns' offense has been near the bottom of the rankings, but this feels like a spot where they can get comfortable. Dallas' defense has leaked 80 or more points in 6 consecutive contests, and that vulnerability should allow Connecticut to find a rhythm. 8 of the last 10 head-to-head meetings have sailed past the posted total, and I'm willing to ride that pattern again. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.